I've spent most of my life hunting in the Alaskan wilderness. Out here, the land is beautiful, but it has teeth. The cold alone can kill you if you're not prepared, and the silence of the forest has a way of making a man feel very small. But nothing prepared me for what happened during one hunting trip in the winter of 2009. It was late January, and I was tracking moose about 40 miles north of Fairbanks. I had enough supplies for a week: a snowmobile to get me across the drifts and a small cabin as my base. For the first few days, everything was routine: harsh weather, long tracks, and endless white silence. But on the fourth night, things started to change. Just after sunset, I heard something strange. It wasn't the call of wolves, and it wasn't a bear. It was a high-pitched scream, almost human, echoing through the trees. It raised every hair on my neck. At first, I thought maybe another hunter had gotten hurt. But when I called out, there was no reply. The forest swallowed my voice. The next day, I found tracks in the snow. At first glance, they looked like human footprints, but too long, too thin, with claws dragging at the edges. They went on for miles, weaving between the trees and eventually circling back toward my cabin. That's when I felt it, the sense that I was being hunted, not the other way around. That night, the screams came again, closer this time. I barred the cabin door and stoked the fire high, but I could hear something moving just outside. Slow, deliberate steps crunching in the snow. I didn't sleep a second. Around 3 in the morning, I heard scratching at the walls, long claws dragging against the wood, like it was testing the cabin's strength. When daylight came, I stepped outside with my rifle ready. That's when I saw it. Blood on the snow, but no tracks leading to or from it. Just a pool of crimson in the frozen white. My stomach turned. I'd seen kills before, but this was different. It looked placed there, like bait. Locals in Fairbanks had told me old stories before. Legends of the Wendigo, a creature born from starvation, cursed to roam the forests and devour anything in its path. I had always laughed them off as folklore, but out there, alone in the Alaskan silence, I wasn't laughing anymore. On the 6th night, I decided to leave. I packed what I could, strapped it to the snowmobile, and rode out before the sun fully set. But even then, I could feel it following me. Every few miles, I'd see shapes moving just beyond the tree line. Tall, gaunt figures keeping pace. At one point, my engine sputtered, and in the silence that followed, I swear I heard a voice call my name in that same high-pitched scream. I made it back to town, but I've never gone hunting that far north again. Some nights, when the wind howls, I still hear that voice. And I know whatever was out there in the woods that winter, it wasn't a moose. It was something far older, something the locals were right to fear. The Wendigo still roams Alaska's wilderness, and once it sets its eyes on you, you'll never forget it.